What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Welcome back here today to the 82-0 challenge video. We have done it with the Boston Celtics, the Phoenix Suns, and the Dallas Mavericks, and today we are using the Memphis Grizzlies. So I know I have been saying that I went 81-1 in the Celtics one. I have to just clarify that I went 80-2. Actually, I was wrong. I don't know why I was saying 81-1. So yeah, 80-2 is the goal to beat. Now in the Celtics one, we were able to build around Jason Tatum. For the Suns, Devin Booker, and then for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic. So today we get to build around Ja Morant and try to go 82-0. So in year one, they went 43-9. We got the 8 seed, and unfortunately, the Grizzlies don't have their first round pick. If it goes out of the top 5 here in the 2020 draft, the Bucks win it all. Giannis is your Finals MVP. So 43-39. If we can maybe win 12 to 15 more games next year, I'll take it. So like I said, we will not have our first round pick in this draft. It will go to the Celtics. It'll be around 16, and it is actually 17 in this draft. But you know me, I'm going to try to trade into the first round. All right, so we're going to fire Danny Brown, pick up Randy Martin. We can keep Jacob Daly. Nick Van Exel doesn't have the greatest ratings in the world, so we will fire him. And then we'll pick up, I think Jacob Underwood here to maybe be our coach. We could end up firing him down the line. Henry Gregory, we will fire and pick up Owen Messers. Just want guys with better ratings. Fire Nathan Mason, and we'll pick up Logan Mills. So did we get all of them? We do. All right, so we're here on draft night, and I want to move some of these bad contracts, like Gorgie Zhang, just to swindle. Like these three aren't bad contracts, but just we could probably use that cap space elsewhere, maybe in free agency or to get somebody different in a trade. So, and Kyle Anderson, probably not the greatest contract. Tyus Jones, maybe a tad bit overpaid, but it's still not bad for what he what he could do as a backup point guard. But we do have Jaren Jackson Jr. for I believe 2 more off seasons, correct? Yeah, 2 more off seasons. I believe that. Actually, no, it might be 1 more. No, I think we got it for 2 more years. I think that's his contract for next year in 2020, and then 2021 off. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping here. But I know Ja we will have at least for 2 more off seasons, I believe. Yeah, because I'm not too sure, because 2020 was the season we just played, so I guess that is out the window. I don't know why it hasn't shown me 2021, but I play this game almost every day, so I should probably know that by now. But like I said, we're probably going to look to trade these 4 guys. I would like to maybe get a draft pick for one of them. I don't think Justice Winslow and Jonas Valanciunas can get me the 3rd pick in the draft, but we could try it, and it does not. Even if I threw in the 2nd round pick, okay, I just wanted to see what would happen. So, I mean, if I'm going to offer up, like, Valanciunas, I probably want to get, like, a draft pick just because it'll be somebody on the cheaper end. Like, I mean, Anderson and Gorgie Jang really aren't going to have much trade value. If I were to offer Chicago Winslow and Kyle Anderson for pick 8, they don't agree to that. I will throw in my 2nd round pick, and I will throw in, let's see, who else would I give you? I will give you, Brandon Clark is also going to be really nice. I would give you also Grayson Allen. Would you take these 3 players for the 8th pick? Really, Chicago? Huh. All right. Would Cleveland do Winslow and Valanciunas for pick 6? No? Wow, why is it really hard all of a sudden to get a top pick in this draft? All right. So Portland is going to give me a 1st round pick and Trevor Ariza for Gorgie Jang and a 2024 2nd, so I'm going to do that. The Lakers are going to give me their 2021 1st round pick and Quinn Cook for Trevor Ariza and Kyle Anderson. Okay, so could we do Tyus Jones for the 8th pick? I don't know why, like, when it has more value, I would think, oh, they would maybe accept it, but they are not. And if I throw in Quinn Cook, all right, what about if we did Winslow and Tyus Jones for the 8th pick? Really? Does Chicago just not want these guys? All right. Valanciunas and Winslow for 5. The Knicks will usually accept something like this. No, they do not. And if I throw in Quinn Cook, and if I throw in the 2nd, and if I throw in that 2024 Portland 1st that they gave me, they do that. Okay, so now we have the 5th pick in the NBA draft. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know if I'm going to move anybody else as of now. Like, we still have plenty of cap space, so I think I'm just going to make my selection at 5 here. And James Wiseman falls to 5. How did that happen? Edwards 1, Mamelo 2, Obi Toppin 3, and then Jaden McDaniels 4. Yeah, I'll take James Wiseman at 5. So we are obviously going to sign James Wiseman. We now have him, Jaren Jackson Jr. in the front court. So that is a very nice potential built front court with Triple J and James Wiseman. So Marko Guduric, we could bring him back, sure, because maybe I could use him in a trade if we were to do so. Obviously, since we have the Lakers pick next year, I hope AD doesn't return to LA, but he probably will. We will give Anthony Melton the qualifying offer. Now, I think I'm going to just save my money to go after, hopefully, Giannis or Kawhi next offseason. Hopefully, we can snag one of them. Josh Jackson, I will actually give you a 2-year deal because we could probably sign him. And you know what? I probably should sign like a DeMar DeRozan because I could trade him on draft night next year. So I think we're going to do that. So we'll give DeMar like a 4-year deal. And then I think we might have a little bit of money after that to maybe get like a Montrezl Harrell. we might get close to it. So we'll see what happens here. Can we sign all three of these guys and not have to renounce the rights on Melton? It's looking like that is going to be a possibility. So that is I think a solid offseason for us. Harrell and DeRozan and probably Josh Jackson will all get traded on draft night next year, either for players or picks. We'll see. Do we have a mid-level exception? We do. So we might as well use it. You know what? Alec Burks, sure. It's not even an exception anymore. This is just cap space we have. So we'll try to save like 1.44 mil. So we can sign, what's his name? D'Anthony Melton, or we don't have to renounce the rights on him, I should say. So, can we still use an exception? Not really. Alright, so, Melton, we don't even have bird rights on, so let me just actually search his name. And yeah, so we're probably going to need him to come back on the qualifying offer, because, yeah, he's not going to accept that. So, Melton does come back on the $1.8 million qualifying offer. Player progression, Ja is an 86, DeRozan regresses, so does Montrezl Harrell. Alright, there's Triple J, Clark, Wiseman, Brooks, Burks. We're actually, I think, going to be a playoff team next year. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, and we should have tried to tank, but I think we're going to be okay. Like I said, I wanted to win into the 50s next year. We won 43 this year. We do have 3 training camps now, and I guess I should just use them or on untapped potential. So we'll send Triple J there. He went from an A to an A+. We will also send Brandon Clark there, and then I don't need to send. I'm thinking, do I want to send Wiseman? But he's really the only viable option here, so we will send Wiseman. He's already an A+. This is a pretty sweet trade. DeMar DeRozan and Alec Burks for Chris Paul and SGA, but like I said, I want as much cap space as possible next year. Like, I would love to do this, but I don't want Chris Paul in return. And that's probably the only guy. Would they do this? Would they do this? Because I would love Shea on this team. Pair him up next to Ja, and he won't be a free agent until the 2022 offseason. So I would do this and then look to move Adams on draft night. They would want Montrezl Harrell for Dennis Schroeder. Nice, but Schroeder's an expiring deal, and I don't want to do that. So we could revisit this in the offseason if we want to get Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. So let's just see what the rotation is going to be. It's going to be Morant, Brooks, DeRozan, Jackson Jr., Wiseman, Harrell, Clark, Burks, Jones. Okay. Give me something like that. We'll send Grayson Allen to the G League because why not? He's not going to play anyway. Grit and grind, bringing that back to Memphis as 3 stars. It might be, yeah, something higher this year, but yeah, we'll go to balanced. Yeah, we'll go to balanced. And then our preseason power king, according to NBA.com, is number 10. This is just going to be kind of a bridge year. Hopefully we can win 50 plus games, but the main part of this video is going to happen next offseason, where we're going to try to sign hopefully a Giannis or Kawhi and maybe trade for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And there we go. We get in the range of wins where I wanted to go, and we go 56-26 in really our first season coming off our first offseason. Ja wins most improved. He's insane, and obviously he's going to be a big part of this team and a reason why we could win 70-plus games at the end of the video. We were actually the 1 seed in the Western Conference, and you know what? This team is kind of solid. It is. I think we could definitely make a run, and obviously the point of this these challenges is not to win it all, but you know what? It is kind of nice when you do win it all. Ja was a stud. DeRozan wasn't that bad. There's Harrell, Wiseman, Triple J. What did he shoot from 3? 40% and had 2 blocks a night. The versatility is insane. There's Brandon Clark. Super efficient like always. And then, yeah, we could see Alec Burks. Tyus Jones. Melton really didn't play that much. So do we win the 2021 NBA Finals as a 1 seed? We get pounced in round 1 by the 8-seeded Pels in 6. Alright, 2K. So the Milwaukee Bucks win the 2021 NBA Finals once again, or they won it last year, I think, and Giannis is your Finals MVP. Did they win it last year? I just want to double check that to make sure I'm not wrong. Yeah, they did. They beat the Lakers last year and the Clippers this year. The Lakers did make the playoffs, so we do have their first round pick in the draft. And we can see what picks we have in this upcoming draft. So we are going to have 24 via the Lakers and 28 which is our pick. So we have 2 first round picks, and you guys know I want to make some trades here in this draft. We're good with our steps, so let's go to the draft, and we are going to try to make a move. So let's see. I do want to move DeRozan possibly. Like, let's see. Or, yeah, okay, so I can't package DeRozan and Harrell. DeRozan on Trade Finder, we could get a Chris Middleton, a Zach LaVine, Kevin Love. If I wanted to get a Shea, we might have to wait, obviously, until team player options to do something like that. So we might wait. We could get Russ, but we have Ja. Devin Booker. All right. I think I could get Devin Booker and then still have cap space for a max free agent, if I'm not mistaken. Because, yeah, Shea's only making 4 mil. Could I do this somehow with Montrezl Harrell? Let's see. If we were to offer them Montrezl Harrell and 24, 28, 7, and 23 for Devin Booker, they agree to that. Okay, so we pick up Devin Booker, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're going to be chilling if we do move DeRozan for Shea Gilgeous. I might want to move Dylan Brooks, though. I don't know. Actually, what could Dylan Brooks and Alec Burks get me? they could maybe move up me up in this draft, so we might try to do that. Yeah, they're both 3 stars. Well, that was at least to that one team. So Dylan Brooks and Alec Brooks for 7. I guess we could really just try Dylan for 7, and they don't want to do that. But yeah, I don't mind also giving them Alec Brooks as well. Do we still have Tyus Jones under contract? We do. So can we do Brooks and Jones instead? No. All right. So we'll do, unless we could do Burks and Jones. No. Okay, so we'll just go back to the original. It was Burks and Brooks for 7, and they agreed to that. So actually, I'm going to try to move 7 and Tyus Jones now. Can we get up to 3? Maybe that's asking a little too much from Denver here. Yeah, so we'll go to 4, which is owned by the Spurs, and they agree to that. So we have the 4th pick here in the 2021 draft. Alright, so the first 3 picks were Mobley, Green, and Cunningham. So the 3 guys that I would want here. So we could take Jalen Johnson, but you know what? I am open to possibly moving the pick. So if I offered 4th pick here in Trade Finder, I was wondering if any one of those 3 would really come up because it's too gay. Josh Green, I was like, oh wait, Jalen. I could probably go into it and do that with one of these teams, but you know what? I think I'm just going to take Jalen Johnson here. We do need kind of more small forward depth as we are going to trade away DeMar DeRozan. And yeah, if we get Shea, he's going to be our backup shooting guard to Devin Booker, which is going to be kind of funny. All right, so yeah, we are going to sign Jalen Johnson, who is a 79 overall. So after team player options here, we're going to bring back Grayson Allen. We can maybe include him in the Shea trade because, yeah, I want to get off DeRozan here before free agency. So if I were to throw out DeRozan, please tell me that they're going to have cap space because, you know, what's his name just probably opted in, Chris Paul. So let's go to the Thunder here. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Actually, they have they actually should have enough cap to do this. This is going to be tough. I will also give you, what's his name? I will give you Josh Jackson. Yeah, you have all the cap in the world. And I will give you Grayson Allen. So can we do a 3-for-1 here for Shea? Yeah, they agree to that. All right, cool. That's why you signed DeRozan, folks, in these, because he's got good trade value. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 really good players under contract. A lot of them will be free agents next year, but that's going to be okay. Qualifying offers, we'll give it to Melton once again, but we should have cap space here. Kawhi is a free agent. All right. So no Giannis, which is unfortunate. We're going to give him the most we can give him. Player option, no trade clause. Yes, he might choose Memphis. Please choose us, Kawhi. If we don't get him, I guess we could go after Paul George. But, I don't want Paul George. I would probably look to move him if I were to get him. So, please give me Kawhi. Let's go. We freaking get Kawhi Leonard. That's what I'm talking about. So we'll re-announce the rights on Jerry Grant, Marko Guduric, and we'll obviously still try to bring back Anthony Melton. But we signed Kawhi, which is going to be huge for us. So let's get Kawhi. And then I want to see if we have an exception, and we do. Okay, so we could bring back Winslow, who might have some good trade value. So let's offer Winslow a 3-year deal, and we sign him. Now, if we are looking to potentially upgrade any spots, I don't know. I really don't think so, unless I were to trade, Winslow and Ja. Who am I getting? I was like, could I get, Trae Young? I probably want Ja over Trae in this right now. So I think we're good there. This team might be set. I mean, well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I guess we really don't need Melton because we do have 9 guys regardless. But yeah, I'm going to bring back Melton, obviously, to potentially trade. We can give him a 3-year deal. All right, so we'll do that so we don't have to keep giving him the qualifying offer. So Kawhi is a 96 overall. I would have probably liked to see, if I didn't give him the no trade clause, what I could get for him. But probably not going to happen. Obviously, I don't know if he would approve anything. We do have 2 89s, an 86, 86, 84, 83. Okay, so next year we are going to have to give Triple J and SGA max contracts. And we do have 3 training camps here, so I'm going to send Jalen Johnson on top potential. We're going to do the same with SGA, and we'll do the same with Brandon Clark, because why not? All right, so here's the rotation for season number 2. It's going to be Ja, Booker, Kawhi, Triple J, Wiseman, and then off the bench, SGA, Clark, Jalen Johnson, and Melton. I did choose Melton over Winslow. I don't know. I want to see how it works. System proficiency is 4-star balanced. Anything 4.5, no, I got to change Underwood's preferred system to balance. So I'm going to do that after I show you guys the power rankings. And we are number 1 in NBA.com's preseason power rankings. Let's hope that we can win 65 or even 70 plus games this year. There we go. 1 season in after signing Kawhi, trading for SGA and Devin Booker. This Grizzlies team goes 74-8. Obviously, Jacob Underwood is going to be Coach of the Year. And we get another shot at the Pelicans this year, and we have a chance to get revenge for them knocking us out in round 1 last year. So, we are 74-8, so we're going to do one more season and hope that we can go and win 76 plus, 77 plus. The team is very good. I think it's well-rounded. Obviously, we can maybe package D'Anthony Melton and Winslow in the offseason and upgrade our team there because I like everybody else. I like the starting 5. I like having SGA and Brandon Clark off the bench because why not? And having Jalen Johnson, maybe we could look to move him. I don't know. Devin Booker was actually our leading scorer, followed by Ja, Kawhi, Wiseman averaged a double-double. Then there's Shea, Triple J, sorry if that's annoying, but Jaren Jackson Jr., Brandon Clark, Jalen Johnson, and then there is D'Anthony Melton. All right, so do we win the 2022 NBA Finals? We sweep the Pels. We beat the Nuggets in 5. We beat the Timberwolves in 5, and we beat the Bucks in the finals. Kawhi is your finals MVP, and we swept the Bucks. It would have been nice if we got Giannis, but Kawhi is not a bad number 2 to get. I believe we don't have any 2022 first-round picks, or at least any good ones. Oh, Utah's from the Mike Conley trade, but I think it's heavily protected, so I don't know if we're going to get it this year or we might get it next year. At least that's what I think. Yeah, so it was heavily protected. They are going to get, or it's going to stay with the Jazz this year. So the only pick we have in the draft is 30, which is our own pick. So kind of sucks there, but maybe that Jazz pick will have some value if we wanted to maybe include that in a trade. I don't know how we could get better. I don't really know what we need to do here, so let's see. We can't trade Kawhi because he has the no trade clause. I mean, if I offer Devin Booker and that Jazz pick, what could we get? Jaylen Brown maybe helps us out defensively. I don't know if maybe he could be a better complement to this team. Brandon Ingram, Pascal Siakam, DeJounte Murray. All right, nothing insane. What about Jalen Johnson in that pick? Do we have, and we should have a little bit of cash space to take on, yeah, as you can see. So we could get another stud on this team. So we could give Rudy Gobert, and I would normally do this trade, but I got offered something else. Yeah, we kind of need a backup point guard. We are going to be trading away D'Anthony Melton, Justice Winslow, and that Jazz pick for Russell Westbrook. We also have to give up our 2023 first, but getting Russ, he can lead the second unit. We're going to have enough cap space to bring everybody back here in the offseason. In the final year, I hope this team is good enough. Maybe that could have just messed up everything. Maybe he's going to want the ball in his hands, and we're not going to play as well on the court, so that was a risk. But we're going to make sure we bring back Jaren Jackson Jr. and SGA, so whatever they get, we will match. We don't have any other free agents besides that. So Jaren Jackson Jr. accepts a deal from the Knicks. We are going to match that, and we'll re-announce the rights on everybody but him and Shea. So is Shea going to get a deal on day 2? He probably will. He does not. Does Shea get a deal on day 3? Yes, he does, from the Lakers, but we will obviously match that. So this is the team, 1 and 2. Kind of a little bit of Russ and Ja, so it's kind of cool there. 11 years apart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go and try to win 77 plus games next year. All right, so player progression, we have 4 90s. Probably going to have 5 at the end of next year. I'm sure if we change positions, we could get 6, 7, probably 7 90s, maybe 8. Actually, I don't think Clark would be a 90. I kind of stuttered there. I didn't really know what to say. But yeah, Clark's probably not going to be a 90 at the end of next year. But this wasn't like a 90 overall challenge. We are just trying to win 82 games. So we do have 3 training camps here. So we are going to send Jalen Johnson on-tap potential. We are going to send, you know what? We'll improve the defense with Devin Booker there. And we will send, what do I want to do here? We will send Ja to perimeter shooting because why not? So here's the rotation. Ja, Booker, Leonard, Triple J, and then Wiseman, the starting 5. So same starting 5. And then off the bench, we have Shea, Russ, Clark, and Jalen Johnson. Yeah, I'm only playing Russ 23 minutes a night, but he's got to be an improvement over D'Anthony Melton, right? So system proficiency, that's the analytics tool. Don't want that. I got to use that more, actually. But system proficiency, we're at 4-star balanced. Oh, we do have a 4.5-star 7 seconds. Screw it. We're going to go to that. Let me change Jacob Underwood's preference to that. All right, and now let's go to the preseason power ranking, and we are number 1 again, according to NBA.com. We won 74 games last year. We added Russell Westbrook. Let's see if he's a winning player for us or he makes us win less games, and can we go 80-2 this year? Who knows? All right, so at the end of the season, kind of disappointing. We go 71-11. I really thought that this team could win 76, 77 plus games, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Russ actually was a 90, so we had 6 true 90s at the end of the year. Not bad. That is very unfortunate, though. We could check out the stats. I'm kind of interested to do maybe one more year, though, because I'm kind of disappointed on how we finished there. Maybe I'll trade Russ. Who knows? I got to see our free agency situation. Can I see that? Yes, I can. So who's a free agent this offseason? Just Ja. And we should have enough, though, to bring him back, and Brandon Clark. All right, so do we win the 2023 finals? I think I'm going to try to do one more year just because I'm a little disappointed on how that season went. We almost lost to the Mavericks in the conference finals because of freaking Luka Doncic. We end up winning in 6 games, but we do sweep the Hawks in the finals. Kawhi wins his 2nd straight finals MVP. Let's see where that Jazz pick ends up in the strength, and it actually ended up being picked too, so that's pretty good value for the Houston Rockets, getting Melton, Justice Winslow, a future first, and pick 2 for Russell Westbrook. We have the 30th pick, and that is it. I mean, maybe we could look to trade Russ. Maybe it wasn't the best idea to really acquire him. Like, did we really need him? I don't think so. So if we were to trade Russell Westbrook, we do have 18 offers. Paul George. Lonzo, honestly, could be a better bench backup point guard than Russ. Dinwiddie as well. It's like, I don't know. Like, John Wall, do we go with John Wall? Actually, I think if we do this, actually, no, John Wall's on a new contract, it looks like. So, I don't know. Do we keep Russ? I might keep Russ. I mean, did he really hurt us? Probably not. So, you know what? I think I'm going to run this team back and hope maybe just a developed John Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. and James Wiseman, Booker, SGA can bring us to the promised land of 80 wins. So, we're going to bring back Ja and Clark. Hopefully, we do have enough cap space to bring them back. They're both restricted. So, let's just please make sure that we don't go over the hard cap and we're able to bring them back. So, Clark takes a deal from the Jazz. Ja takes a deal from the Heat. And can we sign them both? It's looking like we can. Okay, good. All right, so here is going to be the final season. So, it's going to be the same starting 5 it's been for the last 2 seasons. And then we're going to have the same benches last year. So, let's hope this team can do better than 71-11. 7 seconds or less is 4.5 stars. Could that hit 5 at the end of the year? It could. Kawhi's kind of holding it down a little bit. If I put... Oh, okay, Shea can't get it to 5. All right, no one can get it to 5. Okay, never mind. Our preseason power ranking is probably number 1 again. It is. Can we win more than 71 games this year? Our best in this video so far has been 74-8. Can we top it? So, unfortunately, we weren't able to top the 74-8 record. We go 73-9 in the 4th and final season. So, maybe we could three-peat. It is unfortunate as we weren't able to really get into that 75-plus win range, but you aren't going to win. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. I mean, 73-9 and 74-8 are pretty good records, but it isn't what I want. I think it is impossible to go 82-0 in 2K. Come to realize that. It is unfortunate, but can we win the finals here in year 4 and win our 3rd straight, I believe? So we are going to the finals and we end up winning again. The Mavericks, once again, were a threat to us. They took us to 7 in round 2. John Morant is the finals MVP this time as we swept the Bucks. So that is going to be it for me. I do want to see, like, what's the highest overalls everyone could be. So Ja could be a 96. Kawhi, okay, 94 is his highest. Booker there, all right. Shea's highest is at a 93. Jaren Jackson Jr. highest at a 92. Russ can go to a 91. Wiseman to a 93. Clark to an 89. Jalen Johnson to, okay, 83. Oh, we have Brook Lopez, cool. So we ended up with, okay, how many 90s? 5, 6, 7 90s, not bad. But yeah, that is going to be for me. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy today's 82-0 challenge with the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm not sure what team I'm going to do next, so you can let me know that in the comment section below. And drop a like if you guys are enjoying these rebuilds. I'm going to try to have a historic rebuild out tomorrow. And I'm thinking I'm going to try to do some bad historic teams. Now, like, I've been always kind of doing good historic teams and trying to kind of rewrite history there. But I kind of want to take some of the worst teams in the 21st century and trying to rebuild them and just do something with them. But yeah, that is going to be for me. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.